Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
This episode of the Mike O'Mara Show is brought to you by our Amazon page. It's the most important way to support the Mike O'Mara Show, especially during the holidays. The next time you need to buy any gift for that person you love, just go to MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon or click the Amazon button on our website. Then shop like you normally would. It's that simple, and happy holidays from the Mike O'Mara Show and everybody at Amazon.com.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
So I was playing with my camera today. I was tweaking and disconnected everything.
Your video,
everything.
your camera for the broadcast?
Yes.
Okay.
And I because I wasn't thinking, I moved the camera so that I would have a more straight on shot, and then I suddenly realized the reason this whole thing kind of works, people know we're not looking directly at each other, but it just kind of works because of the directionality. When I'm looking at you guys right now, I'm looking right at a monitor.
Yes,
I'm looking right at a When I can look right at the camera, then it's just above the monitor. But if I was looking over here, that would look odd. Would it
would look like Edward R. Murrow.
Yes.
It would be
And
like
you would see
Mike
my
O'Mara's
tumor, too.
101.
You would see
You
my
can't
my
notice
head
it
tumor.
anymore. It looks like it's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, let's see. Let's have a peek.
And here you go. There's the thing. See, there's the glasses that rub on that every time.
Yeah. You know what you could get is a piece of gauze and put it in there.
You
and
cover that up.
Something or a Band-Aid
it's like
just
$2.
to protect it. Yeah.
I violated the
25
rule.
cents.
I violated the
You
rule.
picked.
I dug.
Oh.
I dug at
Oh.
it. Well, they got to put a little hot compress on it, and I dug at the thing. I did.
Oh, God.
I can't help it. I want it out of my body. I want it out of my body. I want this poison out of my body.
Did it annoy you when the alien came out and began to dance?
With the top hat on.
I have not put away the thought that perhaps I am a victim of alien experiments.
Well, how's your ass?
My ass is great, but
Because that's Mike. They don't normally go in the face.
I don't think it's just the weight loss. But I swear to God, I think I've got somebody else's penis.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah.
Is that
I
like
mean,
in a jar or
no,
attached?
on me that the aliens sewed on me.
Oh, sewed. They sewed it. Of course they
Like
sewed
a doll.
it. Yeah.
Might be the weight loss. It's a fun discovery, though. All right.
Everybody loves it.
Is it time for our birthdays
Yeah,
and
because-
our mailbag?
Mike,
and
you've
it's
been
all
talking
about,
too much about yourself.
Well, the listeners want to be talked about, too. At least once a week they can.
Right.
Why do you ask? Well, it's because it's all about you. It's all about you. Happy birthday to third-generation TMOS listener Joe Lundberg.
Lundberg.
He had a blast at the Reno show and will turn 14. 14?
Do you remember this
What is
kid?
he doing in a casino hotel?
Remember this kid? He was.
There was a kid.
There was a kid that was at the Circus. He had a blast.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea the condition I was on that weekend. Do I remember the kid? No, I don't remember. I don't remember my hotel room number. I don't remember. I was lucky to be able to press the elevator button at the end of that meet and greet and get up to the room and pass out.
You should have hired the kid to hit the button.
So
Here you go,
he was
kid.
there. He's
Keep the
14 years
change.
old. Circus let him in. The lucky guy. That's got a So he's got a papa, right? That took him to the show.
Yeah, the password is parenting.
Cool. I think that kind of stuff
he's
is cool.
gonna
And I think
remember
we're
that
completely
forever.
innocent.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's nice that we're a bonding experience that a kid will remember the rest
Yeah.
of his life. Very cool. Paul Arce, like the cola, turns 33 this Saturday and is currently freezing his ass off in Portland, Oregon. I think that's where Gemma is. I think Gemma's up in Portland, Oregon, visiting her father. I'm talking about Sons of Anarchy. It's
Okay.
on my
I'll
mind.
tell you where Gemma is.
What? I'm waiting. I'm
No,
waiting.
I'm not going to spoil it for you. You haven't
Right,
watched
yeah.
it yet.
Oh, really?
know
Oh,
what state
don't,
she's
The way
don't,
you
now,
said it,
don't,
you were
don't,
setting
I know
don't,
what
hold on.
state she's
Don't
in.
say anything else,
Oh,
please,
I'm
because
sorry.
the way you said that means I heard a finality in that, and I don't want to know.
No,
Mike,
it's the final season.
it
but
was
Well, it's
all
the
over.
next week is the last
the
episode.
setting changes. You know that much.
I don't know. I haven't.
The
gotten there.
Mayans, let me tell you.
Jax just found out where I am in the show. Jax just found out that Gemma has gone to Oregon
Oh.
to visit her father.
The only thing I know about Jax is White Snake's playing there.
What I read on the
Jax
internet
rocks.
is that she's actually hiding in the face of a podcaster.
Thank you. All right, so anyway, getting back to Paul Arce of
Yes.
Portland, Oregon, he'd like a reminder from noted banker Milburn Drysdale to shop Amazon this holiday season. Well, anytime we can, shill a commercial.
That's what I thought.
It's been great.
MB,
Miss
MB.
Hathaway.
Hi.
Hi, this is Milburn Drysdale, and I'm president of the Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills.
You're
Miss
still there,
Hathaway.
huh?
Miss Hathaway, yes, I'm still there. I'm 140 years old.
How's Miss
Yes.
Hathaway?
She's out shopping on Amazon at her home computer.
You know what? She
Thank
could
you.
buy a new Boy Scout uniform.
That's right, she can. She looks great in it with her skinny arms. Box.
Nice
All right.
gap on Miss Hathaway.
Yeah, well, you heard him say box. Very good. Randy Hansen awoke last Saturday to an indifferent family and his 50th birthday. I can relate to that.
Sure.
He is curious as to how many days are left for Christmas shopping. Oh.
What an interesting question.
Well, that's early in the show today. Well, that's good. We can
Well,
get
no,
out of the way.
the answer is 22.
Oh, he doesn't
that
like being
mean-
told when to
Does that
do
mean
it.
y'all going to put it somewhere else in the show?
Oh, hi there! Hi
there he
there!
All right, very good. All right, cue the drunk.
22 days for Christmas shopping, 22 days
Yep.
to fill the stock.
Here it
I
comes.
think he has a really good read today, so get ready, America.
Oh, hey there.
Hi there!
Only got 22 more.
Hi. Did you hear what the man said? Only 22 shopping days till Christmas.
Hi.
What is his speech impediment? Do we ever
Yeah, we
figure out
figured
his
out
speech
what it is.
impediment?
It's called Jack Daniels.
No, what we determined last year, it's either a thick New York or Boston accent badly disguised.
That he's trying to cover up.
Exactly.
Hi there.
Hi there. Hiya.
Very good. Hi there. Patrick Marinello. Hey, Patrick Marinello. I should have up my soundboard. Hold on a second. I should prepare to do this show.
No.
I should come to rehearsal.
Don't
I should
start
do everything
now.
that I...
No. Don't mess with the magic.
I spent a good few hours toiling away on getting this thing just right. So
I
when
don't
I
know.
say, what's his name again? Oh, it's Patrick Marinello. Jesus, F me. Worst technical broadcast.
Try
in the
it.
history
Try
of
it again. Try it.
Yeah, all right.
You'll
I've
finish
Here's the way it
now.
should have
I've killed
sounded,
all
okay?
music on this end.
No, you know what this is? This is real. I do 2.5 hours of a show prep. This is an extra. Are you ready for this? This is an extra 45 seconds that it would take me to be ready to go. Patrick Marinello is from Astoria, Queens. He just turned 31, and he's a good boy. Yes, sir. Yeah, we like Patrick Marinello. A little song for you, Patrick. Oh, Patrick Marinello, he's a good boy. He eats meatballs with his mommy by the sea. Oh, Patrick Marinello is a good boy. When he drinks too much, he gotta take a pee. All right, that's
Hey,
it.
that was a fantastic save.
Well worth it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. A big hello. Oh, time to get to the mail.
Yes.
A big hello to the TMOS team. I just wanted to say thanks for alerting me to Blinds.com. They're sponsored today.
Yes.
I clicked on Blinds.com. By the way, Rob, when you get all these things, we get them this time of year.
Yes.
And I'm trying to send them up to Hello Fleming.
Oh, William Fleming, yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to send them up to Fleming. So when you get them on your page, I was going to copy and paste that to an email for me, but you send those along to Fleming.
Everyone
right?
I see, I send to Fleming. I
Fleming.
like to send them at 5 minutes before close of business.
Okay, because they are actually inundating us with that now, and you guys, I asked for it, and please keep them coming.
Not
we
only
really
that,
do appreciate that.
We send them air checks of the letters and stuff. So anytime you guys
good.
favor us with information, it really helps us out.
Well, let me start again. A big hello to the TMOS
Hiya.
team. I just wanted to say thanks for alerting me to Blinds.com. I clicked on Blinds.com through your page, of course, because I value my life. I built my house 15 years ago and finally decided to get some nice coverings for all of my windows. The folks at Blinds.com were very helpful and knowledgeable. You know what you wrote, Rob?
What?
I'll read the sentence the way it was written. Were you drinking last night?
Always, but not when I did this.
Okay. The folks at Blinds.com were very helpful.
Oh, we're so very helpful. Obviously, I transposed two words.
The folks at Blinds.com were very helpful and knowledgeable. It took less than an hour to give them my choice of blinds and window dimensions. They arrived in about a week. I installed the blinds on all 9 windows in just under 6 hours by myself. That's damn good.
Wow.
If he's doing 9 windows.
This fella sent a picture. His den looks gorgeous.
Every blind fit perfectly. I was also at the Cat 2014 Reno show. What a blast. A big pile of awesome squeezins. Thanks again, Scott Jacobson, a huge fan since 2009. Thank you very much, Scott. Hey, that's
Scott.
since the podcast began. I
bud.
like that.
Like that.
The next letter, good sirs, I am writing herewith to submit a birthday greeting for your bag.
Thank you.
Loyal listener Carrie Hoffman turned 32 or 33.
It's hard to
on
keep
December
track.
1st.
It's his good friend, you see.
Oh.
Yeah.
He plans to celebrate by heading over to the local CrossFit box and then baking up an official Spiewak brand fruitcake whilst drinking copious amounts of Crown and then drunk talking up records alone in his basement.
Sounds like a hell of a night, doesn't it?
Wow, that's sad. Carrie is the president and founder of the Dolgeville, New York chapter of the Fantana Fan Club.
Oh, yeah.
And he would love Oscar's advice on what to do when a box coworker offers you that special favor.
Ooh, it's
I'll hang
tough.
up and listen to your answer. That is many blessings from Nate. Nate
Yeah.
wants to know that, Oscar.
You got to answer this question before you can move forward to the next move. Can she keep a secret?
Oh.
If you think she can keep
Why
a
are you
secret.
assuming it's a girl?
Oh,
Ah!
that's a good call.
There you
Can
go.
he or
Very
she keep a secret? It is 2014. If they can keep a secret, then you got to roll them die.
nice. Wow. Okay.
Roll
So,
the dice.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Roll the
well,
dice.
and
Roll
after
a die.
many relationships and many years on this planet, I say to myself, can any of them keep a secret? Anyway, that's,
Well, Mike, when you offer the satisfaction you've always offered them, they just want to scream it from the mountaintop,
It could have come up Snake Eyes.
so to speak.
Oh, wait a minute. All right, hold on. I'm lost again.
Oh,
I'm
it's the
lost.
button at the top of your keyboard.
Wait, I'm
No.
finding it.
Oh, is he looking for the Italian music?
No, you know what I have this- you know what I do? You know what I do on the mailbag? I tend to get a good letter, and then I just throw the page away, and I realize there's another
more.
letter that starts. I know what the solution is.
What?
Would it be a hassle? And tell me if it would, because if it wouldn't, I wouldn't mind getting a letter a page, even if it's like we have a big wide open page.
It is a hassle, but I can make it
No,
happen.
if it's not a hassle, I'll just remember not to throw things away.
Yeah.
Melissa Booker writes, Mike, Oscar, Rob, Matt, Rob with one B, and Mac.
Hey, Mac.
Just a quick
Oh, look
note
at
to
that.
let you
Shout
know
out.
that I am addicted to Nature Box. Oh, God, this is like a complete shill. I love getting my monthly box of snacks from naturebox.com. Also, it has become a bonding experience for me and my coworkers. I brought some snacks in to share with everyone, and now they are hooked as well. Whenever someone gets a new box, we make a big deal about it, trying to get the new snacks.
See, there you go.
Thanks for connecting me with Nature Box. You guys are the best. Missy, happy 5 years. You make my day brighter with your show, and I wish you many, many more happy years. Thank you very much, Melissa.
My number one seed from Nature Box so far
Yes.
is the cashew clusters.
Really?
I mow those things down. I may have to order just 5 little bags of those.
Oh, you hear me hear that sound? That sound is things Mike O'Mara used to be able to eat.
Oh, you can
yes.
eat neither cashews nor clusters.
Such a drag. Attention, Rob. We will gladly pay $100 for one of your fruitcakes. Seriously. If they pay that, that goes into the coffers.
Of
Rob.
course, of course.
Okay. My brother and I are longtime fans, but we are unable to replicate the magic of your recipe.
Yeah.
We need that Spiewak touch, so to speak. And we promise not to tell Mike, Oscar, Pony, or the others, even Carrie. Well, we know now, you dick!
Yeah, what a conniving bastard.
dare you.
Yeah.
Jeff and Brian Cole from Seattle and Spokane. Are they brothers? Are they in a domestic
They are
partnership?
brothers. They are brothers. And here's the deal. This fruitcake is not for sale for $100, but next week begins the 12 days of fruitcake.
Gotta win it.
There is a chance to win that fruitcake.
Get in it to win it.
As a matter
Rob, do
of
you have
fact.
handy the music that we were going to have the old music that Pony loves, but we have a song that
yeah.
we thought would be very appropriate to
Give me one second. Give me one second to bring it up.
To use for the fruitcake contest. It's an old song.
Oh, it's a
and,
wonderful song is what it is.
Oh, absolutely. It's real catchy.
I know you're
it's
a
the
fan.
worst. It's the worst 70s song in the history.
I think actually,
Might be 60s.
Late 60s, I think it
Might
is.
be late 60s. I mean, you can actually smell the dirty bell bottoms, and you can see the flowered print. And that's it. I'm done patting. But anyway, so we'll call you if you get a fruitcake. It's that easy. You'll like this song. Who sings it, Rob?
Chris Montez.
Chris Montez.
And it's great because if you have a fruitcake, you might be feeling sad and lonely until you receive it.
Aw.
Yeah. But then we'll call you. Oh, you didn't even get to the
You
hook.
know, that was not worth the 3-hour wait to get that
No,
song.
and
on
you
there.
patted
I
for
really
him,
thought-
too.
All
I
you
did,
said
I
was
did.
you don't want to hear that song, and then you asked
know.
for that song.
I know. A note from Chris Johnston. He says, guys, where can I get a TMOS t-shirt that says, gets laid all the time, allegedly? That's funny.
And it's in black and gold.
Yeah.
We can come up
I'd
with
like that. Maybe a little,
That's nice.
some sort of bird.
Hey, we'll have a T-shirt update a little later on in the show. Stephanie
update.
Larson has 2 topics for us. One, happy 12th birthday to her son Chase Novak. This young youngster, hates when Mike does the Life of Pi Richard Parker voice, so please do it. Oh, my God. You tell me somebody hates something,
Yeah.
it's just like, all right, hold on. Hey, Chase Novak. Chase Novak, Richard Parker. Richard Parker's going to go to Chase Novak's house and go on the boat with the Life of Pi. Chase Novak, Richard Parker.
By the way, that movie still holds up. It
great
comes on
movie.
cable.
Yes.
You sit there like, oh, this
Kids
movie
love
is
it.
The scene
excellent.
where the boat goes down is one of the coolest
Yeah.
CGIs that I've ever seen. All right, and number 2, last thing, when I met Oscar in Reno, he told me I have a great rack. Oh, that had to be late in the evening.
Yeah, I remember this.
You told me that too, though.
Oh,
It is
know.
sad that it made my day. Well, that's nice that Chris.
I mean,
shared
it
that.
was out there.
Stephanie said that.
Oh,
It was
it's
out
Stephanie?
there. and
Yeah,
it
I'm
was,
sorry.
It was wanting to be seen and complimented.
Stephanie Larson, thank you very much.
Great
Hello,
rack.
boys. Love the show. Next letter.
Beautiful.
Hello, boys. Love the show. This is the next letter on the next page that has the very first line on the bottom of the page.
Break them up.
Broadcast Writing 101. Hello, boys. Love the show. My employer, the state of Utah,
So
has
rewarding.
requested that employees not stream audio during work hours. But every day, I risk life and limb by downloading the show. Like Mike, I'm turning 55 this week. And like Mike, I think my colon is going to be the death of me. For my dying and birthday wish, I'd like to hear Kathleen Turner sing the Good Morning song from Singing in the Rain. Wow.
This man is
Now, Mike,
every IT man's
you do it
nightmare, and
already,
I
Rob?
The
love him
thing
for
is,
it.
many people know that if you go through the annals of MGM Studios, she was never in the movie Singing in the Rain. However,
Exactly.
I have a rare outtake of her audition where she
Okay.
was actually on the set with Debbie Reynolds, Donald
good.
O'Connor, and Gene Kelly. I'm not sure why this version didn't make the film, Mike, but here it is for our listener, Jeff.
All right, let's listen.
Good morning. Good morning.
We talked the whole night through.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, wow.
Good morning. Good morning.
Wow.
Good morning. Good morning.
Never made the final cut. That's the weird thing
Phenomenal.
about
Did you do that? Did you do that
I
for
did.
him?
I did that for him.
You know, I mean,
That's
how about
sweet.
made-to-order comedy?
Yeah.
You
You
know,
wanna-
Rob's-
can we do it
yes.
one more time?
Yes, let's hear it one more time. You did it. You
Good
put the
morning.
effort in.
Good morning.
We talked
I didn't know there were 2 of them.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to stay up late.
Good morning.
Can you imagine
Good morning.
waking up, brushing your teeth to this song with Kathleen Turner?
Do you know the greatest pleasure of doing that project was just going to the search feature of my computer and putting in Kathleen Turner Good Morning and seeing 2 of them pop up? I said, oh, we can do this.
Oh, that's a good way to start the show, you hump. Go ahead. Good job, Rob.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
I'm so glad I have you right here. Thank God, my eye! I'm gonna poke my eye out! My mother would say, you're doing that on purpose. Putting the microphone in your eye. Why do you do things like that? You're like a crazy person. The other comedians aren't poking their eyes out. Why do you have to do that? One of these days, one of your crazy friends is gonna put a needle in that microphone. Then it's gonna be real funny, isn't it? Walking around with one eye. Why do you do this to your father and I? You're like a mental case on stage. I don't think you want to see. You probably have your one-eye jokes already written. God, you're like a crazy person. Anything in my house could poke an eye out when I was a kid. Be passing pizza across the table. You're gonna take your brother's eye out with that slice. Now put your goggles on and go to bed. And stop rolling around up there. Rolling in the bed. Why are you rolling? Your brothers don't roll. Your father doesn't roll. You're like a crazy person rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. You're going to fall out of that bed and poke your eye out.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his easy chair, here's Mike.
We are live from the Cabby Viper Studios here worldwide. This is the Mike O'Mara Show. We are powered by Encore Insurance Services. Over 26 million downloads are heard daily at MikeO'MaraShow.com. And we're also on the radio in beautiful Coralville, Iowa, on the mighty 1630 KCJJ in the heart of the heartland. Go Hawks.
Tip of the hat, Mike, or should I say tip of the helmet, to a junior, a graduate of Allen High School in Allen, Texas. Oscar number 40 from number 49, I should say.
Let's start again. Hold on.
All right.
We are powered by Encore Insurance Services with over 26 million downloads heard daily at MikeO'MaraShow.com. And exclusively, we're on the radio in Coralville, Iowa, 1630 KCJJ in the heart of the heartland. Go Hawks.
A tip of the helmet, Mike, to a junior, a graduate of Allen High School in Allen, Texas. Number 49, Oscar, defensive end, Melvin Spears.
Melvin Spears, he uses the tip of his helmet not just to break through that line, but for you know what, because he gets laid all the time.
Allegedly, yeah.
The Mike O'Mara Show is a daily podcast and radio show with the greatest listeners on the planet. Why?
Why is this?
Because they get it. Now, you heard the letter in the mailbag. Our show is brought to you today by Blinds.com. I have to cop to this because you made a big deal about it when I put in my plantation
Oh,
shutters.
Yeah.
I think we're going on almost 3 weeks ago. My replacement shutter came in, the last one of the three.
You announced it here on the program.
I remember.
And I announced that I would get right to it. This is going to take me probably tops about a half an hour.
Okay.
That's how easy it is for me to put these shutters in from Blinds.com. It's sitting in my foyer, and I just need to speak to myself, for a second.
Okay.
I don't care how sick you are. Get your ass up and get that project done, badass.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I did install my own shutters in my own home.
A lot
it was
of them.
easy. Blinds.com has hundreds of how-to videos that show you how to measure. Now, I used the video just to look at it, and I realized how easy it was going to be. But then they send actual instructions that are readable.
What?
And easily readable.
They still do that?
Well, what they're all about at Blinds.com, and this is the serious pitch here, they are all about making the process easier because they focus on people doing it yourself. They'll even send you free samples so you know what color and style will work best in your home. Plus, their sure-fit guarantee means that insulation is always a snap, even if you measure wrong. They sent me the other ones after I measured wrong because I'm an idiot. You can save big on custom window treatments this December at Blinds.com. Upgrade your home at a price that would make Santa proud. Blinds.com has 10 to 20% off top designers like Levalor and Norman and tons of insulating shades to keep your heating bill lower than ever. Plus, free shipping on most orders and customer service that will seriously make you smile. They love their job, and you'll love them right back at Blinds.com.
Perfect for
they
the
didn't know I was a
holidays.
radio guy when I dealt with them. I dealt with one of the nicest people in customer service I have ever dealt with, and she did not know that I was a radio person. She had no idea. So
Did
I
that
just
drive
wanna
you
say-
crazy?
No, I liked it.
Hi, I don't know what I do for a living.
On my
but,
show.
when I'm
My
broadcasting.
show code is Tmos.
Well, I mean, like people are. I find people to be down here overall in general, blanket, a little bit more easy to talk to when you're dealing with individuals that work down here. It's the 800 numbers that go to somewhere, a call center where we don't know where they are. Like, for example, hopefully today or the next day, we will be getting the O'Mara family vehicle back from its crisis management that it's been in for 3 weeks.
Now, it still has to do rehab, though, right?
I never
Yeah.
looked at a picture of it. I never saw the picture of what she did, but I got the bill.
What she did.
How
Well,
dare
she crushed it. She opened the car open like a can opener, like the right side of it. By
Everyone's safe. That's the most important part.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
well, nobody was.
the
even,
other
there wasn't
guy's
a scratch.
okay.
Yeah, the gas station was the other guy. And as I said, I'm going to actually maybe we ever do anything down in Florida, we can actually do a live remote from that concrete pillar where she carved the car open. It was so.
The thing that really what you've learned from this is that if a hurricane comes, go stand by that pillar because it is damn sturdy.
It's not going anywhere. Now, slight discoloration, that's for sure. You know what? And I'll tell you, though, the discoloration was not just our car. It appeared to be, now, the only credit I will give Mrs. O'Mara, it appears that this particular stanchion, and it's not a pole, it's one of those loops that you see. You know,
Right.
the loop.
She almost did total damage your,
she almost totaled the car.
with your car on a
It was $9,000.
on a-
That's
on-
how much it cost.
but she didn't crash into somebody or somebody didn't crash into her. This wasn't
Right.
moving.
No, it had, and
Hey,
not
for
only
that-
it hadn't moved in years.
You know my love of insurance companies. Will they drop me now because of that? Is there a chance they'll drop me?
Probably not. You don't think you have enough infractions?
I think it's got to be more egregious.
Yeah,
than
I
that,
think
right?
you'll be
You know?
fine.
You might have to agree to divorce, but they will keep you.
Gebco.
So
Gebco.
you know, I'm
Gotta
waiting.
get
I'm
Gebco.
waiting. The thing is, they finished all the paint and stuff, and I called yesterday. Carla handed it off to me because I'm down here, and so she's been dealing with these people. I haven't. I really.
She throws
the
you
one
the
thing I
keys
said,
to your red car.
That's right.
she gave me the. She gave me the keys to the rental van, and she took off. And so now I'm waiting, and I've been talking, and I switched yesterday. I said, hello, this is Mr. O'Mara. The rules are now going to change. No, I didn't say it like
And
that.
then your insurance agent said, "Kiss my bumper. Go ahead, just kiss it."
Senate insurance.
Said it. I'm still around.
I'm sure.
Howard G.
Yes, I believe that's
Is
the
that the
comedian.
guy's
Yeah,
name?
they kiss my bumper.
We'll never have him on this show. That's for sure.
Oh,
you know why?
Cancel the booking.
We won't have any guests on the show apparently.
That's right.
Yeah, well, if Rofo spends 6 more months in Florida. But anyway, so it's either today or it's tomorrow, and I'm very, very excited to just have some normalcy back in my life. I'm looking
Good for
forward
you,
to that.
man.
That's a
But
good.
they
How you
said
been getting
yesterday
around?
the painting. I got a rental van. I got
Oh,
a
cool,
rental
that's right.
minivan.
a minivan, not like a van like the shooter had here.
No,
like a
no.
box van.
What, like a white?
Yeah.
Well, the shooter didn't have a van, Rob. The shooter shot out of a sedan.
They talked about him
He was
being in a
looking for
van,
the
though.
box truck. Is
Yeah.
what
They
was
talked
happening.
about the fact that they were in a white van and then in a white box truck, and you go out on Route 66 on a Thursday morning and see how many white box trucks you can see.
How
I'm
many
glad
years
you-
ago was that? The sniper?
That was when Robert was born, so 2002.
Wow.
I'm glad you bring it up because you know what vehicle he had? He had a Caprice. They had
Really?
a dummied out, hollowed out
He
trunk
did.
of a Caprice. That's why I was shooting people.
Look up the DC
Sniper?
I believe you will
Are you
find
sure
it.
it's 2002?
I believe you will find
so,
it is the second and third week of September or the last week of
I
September.
think he's right.
2002. Because remember Mike
Mac, don't
Buchanan?
do
Yeah,
anything.
you're
It's
right.
going
You're right,
nuts?
Rob. You're right. It happened right after we dealt with all the 9/11 crap.
Yeah, it was 2002 because I was watching it in the hospital with when Robert was born.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think
October
yeah. Rob's right about that.
October 2002, so first week, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I was told yesterday that the painting is done, all the body work is done, and it's being taken into a mechanic to look at the suspension. And I'm just like,
After
how
all
much
of this?
damage?
Why would they do cosmetic work first?
They have to. Apparently, they told me that's the way it's done.
Well, that's the way they make
do
the most
co-
money.
They
That
do
is
the
tough, man. You got a
cosmetic.
tough break.
That is rotten.
And you just
I
had to
just hope
smile because you were in the hospital and be like, "Oh, I love you, babe."
Yeah, but you know what? She was dealing with all that crap too. So I feel for her. That's the mother of my children who's up there.
You're a good
spending
man.
another 2 weeks drinking wine with her mother. We're going to take a break, and
Is it already time?
we will come back. And when we come back, spotlight on ski cap boy himself.
Yay!
Mac is the spokesman for Rofo. I'm disappointed that Rofo was not here for the presentation.
I'm always disappointed when Rofo is
Really,
here.
really dropping the ball. And when did Rofo decide to say F it and just go away forever?
Well, he's taking an early vacation before the vacation.
That's right. I mean, for the holidays.
We'll be right back on the Mike O'Mara Show.
It's Tony and Gary.
Hey, I'm Tony Perkins.
Hey, I'm Gary Stein.
You know, we work very hard to bring you a brand new show every Monday.
Most shows do that. We work really hard to bring them a new show? What series brings old shows?
All right, point well taken. Listen to the Tony Perkins Show at TonyPerkinsShow.com.
It's the Tony Perkins Show.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. The holidays are here, and it's time to celebrate. I was just talking about the fact that my wife and her mother enjoy a nice glass of wine, and look no further than Cameron Hughes wine. They went nuts. You guys came down for the baptism. You know, we love that.
Yes.
And everybody was raving about the Cameron Hughes wine. I've not heard anybody that doesn't love it. They take extra wine from premium vineyards. They sell it to you at an incredible discount. You can pick up an $80 bottle of wine for $15 or $20 and look like Mr. Big Shot. It's all about the taste, and these wines are phenomenal. You're going to need wine this holiday for gifting, sharing, and drinking. Make it easy on yourself and your budget. Get the best at chwine.com. Cameron Hughes is available nationwide, but we talked him into this deal just for our listeners. 20% off any wine and free shipping for your order just by using the code TMOS. Visit chwine.com, click the microphone in the upper left-hand corner and enter TMOS, and presto changeo, 20% off and free shipping. Don't wait. Get your wine in time for the holidays. Order today, chwine.com. Okay, so what is the status? I know they're interns and we don't have them on any particular schedule, but I am curious, is Rofo gone for good? Is
I
he
believe
ever coming back?
He's back tomorrow, is he not?
That's what I saw on his Facebook page.
He's
He
having
loves
a
telling
little-
everybody he's away.
A lovely time with his parents and
Yeah.
both sets of grandparents, and I understand he had a great Thanksgiving like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's good.
2 weeks ago, he was really excited to be away.
He was.
Yes.
So he will hopefully be back tomorrow, but I tasked both Mac and Rofo with taking care of this T-shirt
A direct
situation.
order to Mac, though, for being fair.
Yes.
And he had
Yeah.
to work with Rofo, but I don't know how that all went down because this is the first time we're going to hear about it.
So you have answers for us, Mac, on what we're going to be doing for T-shirts?
Yes, I have two different options that we can do. They work differently. One was shown to me by Rofo, and I came up with one myself.
Okay.
The one I found was the website theprintful.com.
Yeah, we don't need to plug them.
Yeah. How about they haven't given us anything yet?
Okay.
Now, boys, put the teeth away for just a second, okay? So you actually want to hear what the boy has to say. All right, go ahead.
Well, if he could spit it out.
Hey, you should really savor this moment that Mike wants to hear you.
Hey, bullet points, quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It works.
Maybe
we
that's
set
not
it
the
up.
right music. Okay, go ahead.
Better.
We set it up. How it works is it's pretty much
Louder!
on-demand T-shirts.
Thank you.
When
Can you turn
for
his mic up? Do you have his mic maxed?
I do.
Okay.
He's like a vampire. He's got a vampire voice. It cannot be captured.
Do me a favor, turn up his gain. And it's not your fault. Everyone else is
Rob.
talking. He's not projecting, Mike. He's not projecting at all.
I understand. Okay.
Hello.
Is this better?
Start
Oh,
start
my
from
God. Thank
all right,
God.
Very good. Start from the very beginning.
Okay, so how it works, this website, it's on demand. We set up a store on the website, and whenever somebody buys a T-shirt, it gets made from them and sent directly to the customer.
It gets made from them.
It gets made from them, exactly.
Like what? Like Eve?
Yes.
Like Eve made from Adam's rib?
They pull a
or
rib
are you
out.
talking about the way the sentence is structured? Are you talking about the T-shirt manufacturer makes them to order?
Or is it the
Correct.
mob?
What is it, the mob? Are they made like Joe Pesci thought he was going to be made before he got shot in the eye in Goodfellas?
Do you need any pearls of scotch?
So you're telling me we have a place on the website. We come up with a great
Pearls
T-shirt
of
idea.
scotch.
We have a picture of it on our website. Somebody clicks on it, and it's made to order for them.
Correct.
Like America's finest restaurants.
What's our win? Like, what's our take?
It's this one of the two is not as high profit margin as the other.
What's the margin?
It's about $13 for us to buy the T-shirt, and it's about a $20 sell to the customer.
Okay, so that's $7.
Yes.
Does that include shipping or not include shipping?
The customer pays for shipping, so no.
Okay, so we would make
That made
$7
no
off
sense.
of every $20.
So, and what about the other one?
Yes.
The other side.
Okay.
What's the margin there?
And whose idea was that? Was that yours?
That
or?
was mine.
Ah.
$7 Mac.
Coming in swinging.
This other one worked completely differently. It's all. Thank you.
Differently. Apparently.
Let's maybe it's the music's not helping. Let me pick it up a little bit.
All right, yeah, that's good times.
Yes.
No worries, Matt. Come on.
It's a pure pre-order. How it's going to work, we're going to have an end date, and we get all of the pre-orders between.
I don't like that idea. I like the first idea.
Okay.
Is it cheaper? Is the second
it is
idea
much,
cheaper?
much
What's the
cheaper.
profit margin?
It is about $12 profit.
Per if you were going to price your shirts at $20.
More if more are sold.
Okay, so it's a sliding scale in our favor.
That's
Yes.
like the other
Okay.
guy. I don't like that one.
Yeah.
I like the first one, even if we make less profit. I like that because it seemed. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I defer to our business manager,
I haven't
Mr.
seen the
Oscar
I'd have to
Santana.
run the numbers in quantity.
Oscar, would
here.
you? It's all about
Oh,
convenience.
here we go.
for-
Look
for
at this
selling.
report.
There you go, reports. Yay, reports. Hey, yay.
This doesn't make any
Flavin.
sense. First of all, the profit margins are going to be $5.50 a piece
And the weird thing is the reports are printed
For
on human
2XL
skin.
and up.
for 2XL and up.
Yes.
Do you know who listens to our show?
I know.
God bless him. It's 2XL and up. So let's talk about a $5.50 profit margin per $20 shirt.
Based on the fact that people just can't stop eating. And you know what? I'm not casting aspersions. I'm right there with you.
Mike, when we were, it's XLs, 2XLs, and that's predominantly what we sell. Smalls are great, but they barely. We have so many smalls.
What up, smalls?
Oscar, what's a good margin? What's a good margin on a T-shirt? What's a good margin on a T-shirt?
When we would sell our T-shirts, we would make 50% margin. When we would sell them, that is the key point.
That's the magic number, though.
Yes, Bode T-shirts when you would sell them.
No. Bode T-shirts are much smaller. This is a good comparison to Bode T-shirts. I'll tell you that much. But
so, like, if we sold a T-shirt for $20, we'd make $10.
We make $10 if the old way we did it. Right now, currently, we're going to make $5.50.
But we also are not bearing the brunt of the production.
True.
Because it's being made to order.
It's being made elsewhere.
And to me, if we don't have to do anything except design the T-shirts and make them available,
$5.50 could possibly work.
And make it convenient for our listeners. Will they negotiate a little bit?
I don't know. I'd have to. You know what? That would be my job to let them know what we're trying to do.
Right.
Also,
will Mac entertain a question?
Sure. I'm also of the. I would rather pay more money for a better T-shirt than pay like $10 for a horrible T-shirt.
I totally agree. And you know what? I'd love to have a T-shirt that I could order on our website.
Yes,
I'd like to have that. And if it's that easy and that convenient, and they have these companies.
So we'd have to get
some
samples in to see what actually is a good good thread count. For
Then
a
we
T-shirt
could sell
with
the
style.
samples for seed money. That's
if we all went on Shark Tank right now,
you seriously work like you are selling pottery out of a cart. I swear to God, Rob. When you get into the business side, it's like you're like, yes, then we could. He turns into Mr. Burns all of a sudden. Yes, we could. We could sell the samples. Maybe we could put some biological stains.
Limited edition, I tell you.
Now, Mac, when you were putting together your human skin reports, did you actually speak to any living people, or did you just sort of mind their websites?
I sent them an email. They have yet to get back to me.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
You know what
I'm
going to do for
Is that the people
Mac?
that do it? What's that?
I'm going to teach Mac how to do a cost analysis. That's something you will learn here on the show.
I'd appreciate that.
You may not learn anything else.
Yeah, he's going to appreciate that. This is great.
But I'm going to teach you how to do that.
We're going to end this meeting
Yeah.
because it's going to be too boring if we talk. But can we agree on one thing, that I want to go with a company that makes them to order? And if we can find the best company,
on-demand, baby,
on-demand T-shirts,
Yes.
and then let the floodgates open, and then I'm not all that freaked out
Give
about
it
the
up for
profit
Show
margin.
Killer.
But-
Show
Yes.
Killer.
Show
Killer.
But Mike, an asterisk. Even if they are made to order, they have to be the quality that we can stand behind.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I
That's
mean,
key.
we've always had good ones, and they're hardy T-shirts.
Something
I've
you
got
can
T-shirts
wear
from the beginning.
multiple times.
That's right.
And it won't fall apart.
To different events.
Yes.
Exactly.
Or maybe
Yeah.
wear in the
Well,
pool
because
if it's sunny,
when you
and
talk
need
about the
some
double
traction.
XLs and the people that are doing it, you need the hardy material.
Yeah,
because
you do.
you don't want that thin stuff where you seriously you look like a bowl of gelatin.
Also, you don't want to look like you're being exposing yourself if the shirt gets wet somehow.
Yeah,
We
well,
got caught in
as
the
Oscar
rain.
said, I think a lot of our listeners wear their shirts in the pool, and you don't want them to come transparent right away.
Absolutely
Hey,
not.
Mom.
Absolutely not.
Put on your T-shirt, Junior. You're gonna get sunburned.
Mac, do you have anything to add on this? Anything
no,
at all?
that's a good summary of all of it.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything that do you lean personally towards one T-shirt or the other?
I lean towards the on-demand. I agree with that.
Well, that was your presentation.
Yeah.
Do you think perhaps you didn't try quite as hard on Rob's because it's Rob's?
No, I liked his idea. I mean, we talked the last couple days.
Was that Rofo's idea to do the other one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are your thoughts on detergent? Because it looks like you haven't washed your sweatshirt or hat in months.
Yeah, the orange is getting darker.
When was the last time that you washed that sweatshirt that you're wearing right
Probably a month ago.
Oh.
That is a cotton sweatshirt. That has to be laundered at least on a weekly basis.
Daily.
What are you wearing under it? Are you wearing a T-shirt under it?
Yeah. I always wear something under it.
Something,
You always
something
do?
fresh or something about a month old?
No, it's something fresh.
And under the T-shirt, are you wearing some sort of harness?
Let's launder. Let's
Yes.
work on that
Okay.
now. All
Yeah,
right?
you know what? Maybe that's more important than the cost analysis. Is a lesson at perhaps Oscar's home ec, where you go to the bank and get a roll of quarters, and we're going to teach you how to do laundry.
Laundry, baby.
This is where it
And
goes.
before we turn him loose, I must ask, Mac.
Yes.
What was your Thanksgiving highlight?
Let's now back to this music. How was Thanksgiving with the family, Mac?
It was actually very good. The problem is it was not very eventful. It was a normal thing.
Thank you very
Really?
much.
Show
Appreciate
killer,
that.
show killer,
I deserve that.
Show killer. Show killer.
Did you overeat?
I gave him the knife.
Hey, Mac, did you overeat?
Yes, I did, definitely.
Oh, did you get any on your sweatshirt?
The whole
Well,
meal.
seriously, Mac, when someone
Yeah,
asks you
I'm
about
sorry.
Thanksgiving, we're looking for a little detail, like what's served at the Macintosh household? Apples?
Raincoats?
I see what you did there. No, it's turkey stuffing. 2 types of stuffing.
Okay, some detail.
What
There you
types?
go.
Stuffed. I'm not exactly what it's certain. It's in the turkey. And then cornbread stuffing.
Turkey stuffing.
Turkey
Okay,
stuffing.
Thank you for
I'm
the
sorry.
detail.
And cornbread
No,
stuffing.
it's not turkey stuffing. It's turkey stuffing. I kind of paused there. I said turkey.
Did
and
you
stuffing.
seize
That's
up,
what I
Mac,
said.
and we don't know?
Yeah, a little.
Oh.
So it was turkey stuffing.
Cornbread stuffing.
You know what? That's great if you're gluten intolerant.
Anything else?
Mushroom gravy.
Why is this? You've got a young brain. You've got a young brain. This is 5 seconds to rattle off everything on the menu. I don't need you to struggle with the gravy. But you sound like you're 98 years old.
I got
the
this.
gravy was made out of mushroom, and we had a stuffing. Oh, damn it! What kind was it? Cornbread. Cornbread stuffing is what it was.
The one Estelle makes.
Oh, we had
Okay, thank you.
I got
What
this.
else, Mac?
Hey, bud, think about your plate. What was on your plate? Go.
Broccoli, mashed potatoes.
Broccoli.
Broccoli. I love broccoli. Mashed potatoes. Jello pudding,
Oh.
which was very good.
And the
cranberry
cups?
sauce. No.
Oh, okay.
It was a carrot. Jello
I
pudding.
can't do it anymore. Thank you very much, Mac.
Show killer.
Thank
Show
you very
killer.
much.
Show
Thank
killer.
you.
Show killer.
We will take a break.
God,
I'm
that
having
was
a
great.
guys. I am having a really technical tough time here. We're going to stop tape for at this moment,
Oh,
and we will
okay.
come back with more on the Mike O'Mara Show. Got a little technical issue on my end. We will be right back.
You got it.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Vistaprint. It's holiday time, and there's a lot to do. Luckily, Vistaprint is here to make your holiday cards easy. Right now through December 7th, this is their best offer of the year. Vistaprint.com is offering 60% off personalized holiday cards. That's 60% off personalized holiday cards at Vistaprint.com. Just use our TMOS60 code. That's a new one, so
Yes.
remember, that's not the regular code. That's the new one. TMOS60 at checkout, and boom, 60% off. I do the same thing every year. I'm the early bird. And by the way, the wonderful holiday cards that Mrs. O'Mara and I got from Vistaprint,
Yes.
they are sitting over in Mrs. O'Mara's station.
Ah.
So she is now in Virginia. She is coming back the end of next week. So for those of you that I know you wait by your mailbox
Oh, I wanna
every
hang
day
it
to
up.
get the O'Mara holiday card, Mrs. O'Mara will be coming back and mailing them the end of next week. So
Well,
it's
that'll
a little
be good.
tardy. Just wanted to remind her.
well, you know what?
So within the window.
And you've got some free time. You can savor a little bit by licking the stamps.
Exactly. You will not find these cards on any store shelf because they are custom made for you. Add photos, write down your own personal message. You can even upload pics directly from Facebook. This Vistaprint offer is the best, and it's the final deal of the season. So skip the hassle, avoid the generic, and go to Vistaprint.com for 60% off holiday cards. Visit Vistaprint.com, and they got great gifts as well. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Remember the code TMOS60 at checkout. That code again is TMOS60. Best cards ever at Vistaprint. Welcome back to the show. And Mac does it, doesn't he? He does. I don't know. I don't know if Mac understands, but I think he's like that in every aspect of his life. But we try, and I guess it makes him
He's
charming,
also
doesn't it?
learning.
But in
He's
a
learning.
way, it's kind
not
of
to do.
what we expect, and that's magical. Like when you open
Right.
the refrigerator door, the light comes on. When
Yes,
you ask
yes.
Mac a question, the show will stop.
Right.
On many levels.
Yeah, it's just it's dependable. If nothing else, he's got a gimmick.
This is true. Well, we're talking about everything. We're constantly giving to our listening audience.
Yes.
It's
So
give, give.
Always give.
I will give you a brief movie review, and then we will talk about Rob's Fruitcake.
Thank you.
Okay? Because that's another way that we're giving and giving and giving. Finally got a chance to see. All right. Interstellar.
Interstellar.
Oh, look
yeah.
at you.
Interstellar. I've seen movies like this over the years, and this is how I will review it. Unfortunately, Interstellar, too bright for me. too smart for me. Too much thinking required of me. Too much mind-bending crap that I was not able to get my head around. It was.
I don't think it's just you. I think a lot of people had to go back into. Yeah. And really, I had to do some research after the show. Do you mind turning Mac's mic off?
I don't.
Appreciate it. Thank
Ever.
You. I had to go back into it to actually try to understand what happened in the movie.
Do you think
Where
did
black
you go
holes
to the bathroom?
and wormholes? What's that?
Did you go to the bathroom and miss out on something like with the?
That's a movie you could go to and come back and be completely lost.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Well, that movie, it was just, I really was motivated because I love the CGI that looked kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it was
the
also
premise
the story.
is interesting.
Yeah, the father-daughter connection was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But then it just got so. This is the way I felt about it, Oscar. You go see a movie like this, and it has a lot to do with space and black holes and bending time and all this stuff. And you know that what you're watching, this is why I don't have any desire to read up on it, because you know what you're watching is ultimately Hollywood fiction that probably has some science built into the script.
That's what I had to read.
Based on science. But the fact is, when they say that, they're in a room and they say, well, he can't do that. Of course he can. It's a movie.
Yeah, but nobody knows.
So they do that kind of crap.
Because you're not on the other side of a black hole.
You know, I'm somebody who was actually.
You're not going to argue this.
I spent 9 hours. I spent 9 hours. I spent 9 hours doing a narration for Unraveling the Cosmos, and I still don't understand half of this stuff. And it's interesting, but you get into the middle of that movie. You saw it, right, Oscar?
Yeah, I saw it opening weekend,
and it's just kind of like, okay, we get it,
Mike. I'm right there with you
because. I didn't let myself get beat down by the details. I did want to understand it further, so that's why I did the research after the fact. But I remember walking out of the theater and I went with my girlfriend, and her mother was in town that weekend. And I looked at her, and she's like, my mind is effed. And I said, me too.
But you know what?
It's pretty crazy stuff.
If it's that hard to watch it, why put yourself through it? I was with you with those narration sessions. You know what I remember from 9 hours? Is when you said the moon was made of cheese. That's it. From 9 hours. That's all I remember. Because it just doesn't nestle in my head.
It's 2 days in a row. I've had Stephen Hawking on Monday and Interstellar on Tuesday. And I look, I know that on Rotten Tomatoes, Dumb and Dumber 2 is getting 28%, but I'm ready to roll into that one just because I want to put my. And I'm somebody that says make better thinking man's movies, but I've had enough of it. And there's a Hollywood
The robots
trend.
were cool.
The robots were extremely cool.
Right.
The robots were very
say, to be fair, most people
both
say
movies.
Dumb and Dumber 2, they say it is more cerebral than the original.
That is true. I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting, but I kind of was sitting there in the middle of the theater, and I got a little frustrated.
Don't you fall in love with Matthew McConaughey, though?
I got a man crush on him.
Down.
He is my latest man crush.
You watch it, you're like, you're not even driving an Oldsmobile, but I'll buy your black hole. Like,
almost,
it,
Oscar, the jargon in Interstellar almost is Hollywood cliche, where it's like, you're the best pilot we have. That kind of stuff that goes.
So
they
balance the incomprehensible science with bad writing, or is that what you're saying?
No, it's fun. It's better than most.
It's better than most movies.
Yes.
I would say I can't give it a thumbs down,
but
it just frustrated me because I'm like, okay, I don't get why this is happening. I don't get why this is happening. But and when you try to think that maybe the science was part of this, I don't think it is. I think it's the fiction is part of this, and they're using a lot of creative license like they do in all movies.
Sure.
So it gets a little bit frustrating for me. It really does.
Is it a better movie, though, if they dumb it down?
I don't think so. I think that the fact that makes the movie interesting is the mysticism of it, where you're not sure exactly what's going on.
It's beautifully shot as well.
The mysticism.
Well, and it's also refreshing to see a movie that's about space and exploration that doesn't have, Star Wars and lasers and things blowing up in space.
And that twist at the end where you see that the actor you don't expect, and then you see what happens.
Oh, George Clooney? I think you're thinking of Gravity.
No, that was surprising to me.
Yeah, it was. It's a good movie. I recommend it. You should check it out. But I'm ready to see something incredibly stupid.
Let's get you a stupid film right away.
Yeah, and I rode the hog up there too.
How'd that go?
Oh, look at you!
I'm nervous down here when I get on that.
How long
that
since you've been
piece
on
of
it?
machinery. A month or so, probably.
Is that enough to make you a little more tentative? Like
no, it's down here. I have had conversations with people that ride that are down here, and I also see the way people drive, and there's just the elderly inattention. That
Do the
that freaks me out.
conversations go, hey, I know the elderly here, they probably should be pulled off the road. But if we swerve fast enough, this no helmet situation is a win.
Oh, God, stop it.
He is the little gnat. He's like an insect that will not die. Every time we talk about motorcycles, he's got to throw in the little deal about me and the helmet.
But I'm sure you couldn't wear a helmet because of your face.
That's true.
You
It
wouldn't be
would've
able to get it.
irritated
Yeah, you have
the
to
gusher.
You got to let it
you, Rob.
breathe. You got to let it
Being in
breathe.
my corner on that one. That's very nice. Now,
This salt air off Highway 8.
The healing salt air coming off the Walmart.
Well, it was fun to have. It was fun, but it wasn't fun. It's fun because I like being on the bike. You know that. It's not fun because you're out there and you just have that sense that people are. Well, it's holidays too, so the Tourons that are down here are frantically running around, and it's just
Any near misses?
No, but I think
Good.
from now until Christmas time, between the tourists and the snowbirds that are down there, it's a weird place to drive. People are a little inattentive. That's
What
the way it goes.
if you decorated your bike?
Oh.
You know what I did? Do you know when I went up
Tinsel.
when Jimmy and I rode up to Laconia?
Yes.
When Jimmy and I rode up to Laconia and we went to that. Remember when I got those green LEDs put on my
Yes,
bike?
just for the holidays.
I don't know what the law is down in Florida. Mac, maybe you could look it up. The LED lights
flick 'em on?
in Florida law. I turned them on and I rode with them. I rode with
You
them
know, that's
on.
actually a safety feature. That
I
makes
think it's a
people
safety
notice
feature,
you.
but it's illegal. Of course, it's illegal in Virginia.
Yeah.
Of course, it's
Everything
illegal
is.
in Virginia. Let's see if it's illegal in Florida.
Remember
Are,
we had that-
Here's what you put in Google, Mac. Are LED lights illegal in Florida? That's what I want to know.
Okay, are you awake, Mac?
Yeah, I've
okay,
got-
good.
So what's the answer?
Oh, he's not doing. He's going to do that yet. But I turned him on, and I actually really, really like the fact that I like the fact that they were on. It's kind of cool riding on them.
Do you remember?
I feel like you were floating. That's what you look like from.
It's cool.
Another
Just the
driver's
LED lights. I like.
Exactly, it was like a landsaver.
It's like,
I like LED lights on bikes. I do.
There was a. I won't mention which of our charming engineers it was.
You sound like such an a-hole.
At the radio
I like
station.
LED lights on bikes.
I like it.
I like bright things.
But
I do.
we've worked with a lot of engineers when we were on the radio side of things, and there was one, and it might have been the biggest that we ever worked with. I won't mention him by name, but he was so charming, and he always decorated his car for Christmas.
Oh, I remember that. Though, to be fair to him,
I
fact
judge
that he would
people
go
that
out-
put Christmas wreaths on the front of their cars by this guy because this guy was such a douche.
he was the wrong guy to do this.
He was.
Because it
Because-
should have been
because
Ben the
he-
janitor that did this because
Right.
because that's the type of guy you want to see lights on their car.
Hey.
You would look at this automobile
Yeah.
that this hump had, and you would say, that's got to be the kindest, sweetest,
Right?
nicest person
Oh.
that loves the holidays, and nothing could be further from
Yeah,
the
it was
truth.
like the Grinch.
Yeah, the only thing this man loved was roast beef. He would
No,
come
he
in,
liked roast beef, and he liked Rush Limbaugh. That's
Oh,
what he liked.
he was extraordinarily
He loved the
conservative.
right
I remember
stuff.
I
He
saw,
loved
the
that.
first time before I knew who drove it. I remember I was like, damn, like this guy's in the spirit.
Yes.
He has jerry rigged his car to take Christmas lights, right?
Yeah, and
It's
then
got
you
a
would go into
120
his
volts.
office, and it would be the most cynical,
Yeah.
just disinterested.
Although-
everything
Pissed,
sucked, everything, nothing
upset.
could be accomplished.
Although that was the only project for the station he ever finished.
What, his car?
Yeah, that he could
Yeah,
finish.
decorating his car.
That
And
he
put
could
it-
finish.
Where do you guys line up on the Christmas wreaths on the front of cars?
No,
Where-
not
where-
only
where-
is it bad for
Oh.
your car because it blocks the intake of air to keep your engine cool.
I think that's an overstatement. I think that's not true. I
It's
don't
well,
think you have to
it's
worry
not.
about
It's certainly not good for your car. I think
you
that it was
made
a
that
good
up.
idea.
I think
I
you
think
made
if you
that
can
up.
pull it off, do it.
No, I think that it was maybe cute 30 years ago, but I'll tell you the worst thing of all.
You have the best grill for that.
Thank you. I use mangrates.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, that sounds. And the way because I'm a hipster, I interpreted that as you saying he should put a wreath on his
oh,
mouth.
look at you.
Yeah,
nice.
You got a great grill, Rob. Put it
Bada
on your
bing.
mouth.
You know who is really, really the worst are the people that have the antlers on either side of their
No,
car.
see, I get excited when I see those too.
I swear that
I said,
that's,
you don't
there's-
care about what people think because you're into the holidays.
No, it's
Right.
anything that you have to attach by rolling down your window and then rolling your window back up. This is the mark of the idiot.
I think we're going to go a little further with it this year. I've got when I get the regular Omera SUV back.
Yes.
I'm going to put cardboard signs on the outside of my car that say "free TV," and then I will pull over to the side. And when someone comes up behind me, I'll wait till they get out of their car and start to walk, and then I'll pull away, and I'll go up to the next intersection. That to me would be the spirit of the holiday with free TVs. Yeah.
I love it.
Free, and I'll sweeten it. Free big screen TVs.
Oh no!
Yeah,
and it's like, okay, they're getting out. Hey, suckers! Happy holidays.
Well, that's better than the sign you had last year, which I remember you driving around. Jesus is Lord.
If you had, people would key your car if you did that. If they walked over. Oh, that's true.
Maybe I'll just get a one of those fake black beards and really long hair and stand out like outside the mall in a robe on Christmas Eve and go, "Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thanks for celebrating my day." That's hey,
wow.
I love your sweater. I love your sweater.
It's not my birthday.
You know what you never see? I just thought of this.
What's
you know
that?
what you never see? Hi, it's Bill O'Reilly taking the Christ out of Christmas. Here it is. How come you see these Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer sweaters, but never a Jesus sweater?
Oh,
Where are your
Jesus
Jesus
sweater
sweaters?
would be great.
There are no Jesus sweaters.
Oh, maybe we should cancel the T-shirt and start making Mike O'Mara Show Jesus sweaters.
Jesus sweaters.
Now,
well,
would they
speaking
have
of,
Jesus
yes.
on them?
Oh, no, I don't want to talk about that. Anyway, let's move on. I was done with it, and now we're moving on. It's fruitcake time.
It is.
Rob Spiewak's fabulous fruitcakes that he has already baked. They're all done, right?
Yeah, I made 78 this year.
Whoa.
78 fruitcakes. I said to Rob, I think a couple of years ago, that Rob could go big time with this and get a manufacturer, but he said, no, it'll take the love and the fun out of the project. And so these are exclusive fruitcakes.
It's like when your big band gets signed. It's not cool anymore.
Exactly.
I know.
Right now, this is the
I'm not going to
debut
sell
album.
out, Oscar. He's not going to sell
This is the debut album of my fruitcakes.
Not.
They turned out fantastic, and I've already set aside 2 for Carla, because when I wrote that the fruitcakes were ready, she screamed, I think, on Facebook, "OMG, OMG, OMG, yum, yum, yum." And
Carla is...
Send them to my Leesburg address.
Carla's a little weird about them, and I was chastised during one of my big fat binges in holidays past when she said, "Now don't touch mine," and it stayed in the refrigerator for 4 days.
She was referring to the fruitcake, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She always
You
says
thought she'd given up on it. 4 days.
Yeah, I thought she'd given up on it.
Yeah.
I went in on it. I took it. Man, and I used to put the little whipped cream on it.
Oh, it's the way to do it.
Just go to town and stuff like that. So tell our listeners about how they can get a fruitcake.
Effective tomorrow at 12 noon, we will reopen Fruitcake at MikeO'MaraShow.com. And you need to send us a brief letter that tells us why you deserve a fruitcake. We'll give away 12 this year. We will ship them worldwide. And all you need to do is just impress us and include a phone number where you will be at 10:30 Eastern Time on a weekday. Because now this is something I need you to call, Mike, because this is a vote. Do they have to answer the call to win?
Yes.
All right.
Ooh.
Didn't we do that last year?
Yes.
Didn't they have to answer
We
the
go
call
back
last
and
year?
forth on the policy.
That is a great question. I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Because
okay,
that's
here,
the
I'll
only
make
way
a-
we get the payoff, right?
I will
they
make
call
an
back.
exception.
They do
Hold on.
call back.
They do.
Right. I will make an exception.
Okay.
If you are not going, if you're thinking you're not going to be available when you enter this contest, you have to leave a greeting on your answering machine
That mentions all of us by
big
name.
win.
You have to say
here's
Mike,
the way.
Oscar, and Rob.
Hold on, wait a minute. When you put that, everybody's got
Genius.
most people have that digital automation
Yeah,
system
yeah,
now. They
yeah,
don't have old style answering machines. So it normally goes, "You've reached the desk of," and you don't have to say anything but the Mike O'Mara Show.
Something
All right?
to indicate to us that you know that a call could
A
be coming.
code of some sort.
Right, something
But
we
it would
buy
be easy
into.
for someone to say, "Hey, this is Casey, and I'm not home right now. But if this is Mike, Rob, or Oscar from the Mike O'Mara Show, I want that fruitcake."
See, that's acceptable.
It can be anything. It can be
Yes.
the Mike O'Mara Show. You reference us. You reference the show. You will be able to win the fruitcake, and you don't have to be
Done
home.
and
But
done.
we prefer live people. We prefer
Yeah.
people to be
Yeah,
home.
you know
Dad.
what? Maybe it'd be better sometimes if they're not live.
Bottom line, we tape the show usually 10:30 Eastern time, so it's problematic for anybody who's got a day
People
job.
take
so.
calls from anybody during the day. Take our call.
Take our
Take
call.
our
right?
call. All right, so what do they do tomorrow when this is up and
At
running?
12 noon tomorrow, you can send your submission to Fruitcake at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Fruitcake.
Talk us into why you deserve it. Pony will make the selections, and we will call, I believe, starting on Monday, one fruitcake a day. Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, and they will ship worldwide.
I love this.
How is the batch this year, Rob?
You know what? They have to cure for at least a week, because if you've read the recipe, what happens is for a week prior, you soak raisins in a mixture of bourbon and vanilla extract. So when the raisins are baked in, the liquor has to come out into the cake. I'll cut into my first one probably tomorrow. But they all look and smell fantastic. Lots of black walnuts this year.
They've never been bad, but there have been degrees of greatness.
There was a 1 year, 3
there was
years
one dry
ago.
year. There was a dry year.
One vintage.
That was a dry year, and you love bringing it up. But this year, you know what
Those
we did?
sucked.
Yeah, they really did. Had a hard, couldn't give them away. We did some research and found the proper internal temperature for when a fruitcake is done, Mike, is 175 degrees Fahrenheit. That's how you keep them moist.
Thank you, Alton. That was a great fruitcake update, and we will now take a break. When we come back, it's news you may not need on the Mike O'Mara Show as you enjoy the song Stylings of the Bare Naked Ladies on WAVA.
Everywhere I go, someone's trying to be my girlfriend's best friend.
The holidays. Fun time, family time, Santa time. Oh, I'm going to stop talking like Orson Welles. It's Hanukkah time, Kwanzaa time, and a great time to take some time to subscribe to your 2015 TMOS bonus package. That's right. The French. Yes, folks, you can grab all of next year's great bonus content right now. Subscribe for a full year and you'll get full access to all of the 2015 bonus content, on-demand video access to every bonus show, plus access to the entire bonus show anthology at over 25% savings. It's the most bang for your TMOS entertainment buck. All the info is waiting for you at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Just click the banner marked TMOS bonus packages, you bonehead. They make a great gift, even as a gift for yourself. The best kind of gift ever. The Mike O'Mara Show bonus packages. So get them and get ready to laugh all year long. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by the Mangrate.
Yeah.
You know what I like to do with Rob Spiewak's fruitcakes? I like to take them out on my grill and put them on my Mangrates.
Oh, man, when you really get them and it's the taste of the outdoors, that's what makes the citron pop.
This holiday season, there's only one gift that is an absolute must-have. It's the Mangrate. And Oscar works for the Mangrate still. He's a consultant for them.
Oh, yeah. Pays my bills. Thank you so much.
Mangrate, one of his 50 jobs. It's wonderful. They are American-made, high-quality, 100% cast iron grates that sit right on top of your existing grates, weighing in at a hefty 8 pounds apiece. Mangrates ensure tender meat with no flare-ups and perfect sear marks every time. Mangrate's patented design delivers steakhouse-quality flavor right at home. And with the Mike O'Mara Show special, right now, 33% off your entire order. Right now, for a limited time, for every 3 Mangrates you order, you get a 4th one absolutely FREE free. Just head over to the mangrate.com website and enter the coupon code TMOS. That's 100% cast iron, 100% made in the USA, and 33% off your order. That's 3 and get a 4th free.
Mike, that's off your entire order. I want to clarify. I got a Facebook message yesterday.
Okay.
What does that go to? It's what the price has always been, like about $20, right?
Right.
And per grate, the 33% off is the first time we've ever offered this. It's on your entire order.
No limits.
No limits. So
Wow.
you get as many as you'd like. Fill out your grill. Take advantage now. And again, thank you so much for your support. When I see, because I get to see the reports all the time,
Sure.
and I see the TMOS reports come up, and it warms my heart. So thank you so much.
Are those better than the
Mangrate.
TPS reports?
Yeah, they're better than the TPS reports. let me tell you.
Mangrate.com.
News.
Oh, every day it seems we got this guy, a lawsuit by a woman who claims Bill Cosby molested her when she was 15 years old, has moved allegations of sexual misconduct against the comedian from the court of public opinion into the courthouse where it probably should be anyway.
Yeah.
Judy Huth's lawsuit filed Tuesday in L.A. accuses Cosby of forcing her to perform a sex act on him in a bedroom of the Playboy Mansion around 1974.
This is maybe the seediest story yet. This is a really disgusting one.
Hold up, my question is, and I suppose the court analysts will be discussing whether this is indeed going to be something they can do.
I read a blurb, and I'm no lawyer, but it said that you can't prosecute him on anything after 1988 in California. for to actually go to jail for it, but he can be found
a civil suit. It
a
doesn't
civil
matter,
suit. You can work that out
because what they cited on the Today Show this morning is that the statute of limitations begins when they realize the connection of damage done to connecting it to the event.
Yes.
So if it was only say 2 or 3 years ago that she realized that her say depression was caused by this event, then the event is only looked at as a 3-year-old event.
But is the dollars? Is that what she goes? Is she going after dollars, or is she going after?
It really
jail time?
This is the thing that's tough. Is
That's
that
what I didn't understand.
And I think it's unclear at this point, if she settles out of court, which has been Cosby's sort of a method all the whole time, it really weakens.
If she does that, that's crap.
It weakens her.
The country,
it weakens it. Yeah.
Yeah, the country's clamoring for a resolution on this. Anderson Cooper was a no-show on CNN Monday night, and that's because he underwent an emergency appendectomy the night before.
Oh.
He started having stomach pains last week and initially thought he might have food poisoning. When it didn't get better, he went to the doctor, was diagnosed with appendicitis, and was rushed to the ER. He was back on the air last night. On Twitter, some guy joked, "Please pray." I don't know who this guy was that put this on Twitter, but I will use the voice that I just
Okay,
think
it's
it will
fine.
be.
I think it's appropriate.
Please pray that they were able to save his adorable giggle.
Anderson responded, quote, "I was assured the giggle was left intact." Yeah, all right. So he's back
he's
on,
cool.
back
I
on
like
the air.
him.
Yeah, I know.
him.
It's just, but I mean, I like the guy as a journalist. I don't give a rat's ass about his giggle. Anyway, 72-year-old physicist Stephen Hawking talked about going to his movie the other day.
Yeah, that's how he rolls.
He would love to portray the villain in a James Bond movie, and he thinks he'd be perfect for the role. I love this. He told Wired magazine, quote, "I think the wheelchair and the computer voice fit the part." I think he's absolutely right. But for now, there's no indication that he's actually in the running to appear in a Bond movie. Coincidentally, the cast and title of the 24th James Bond movie will be revealed during a live stream posted to 007.com at midnight tonight. Now, okay, so are they?
How awfully
are we
convenient.
supposed to think that maybe this happened?
Oh, he's going to be in the movie, but not as a villain. He'll probably just come on and say, "No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die."
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Good casting, though. According to reports, Christoph Waltz is set to play the bad guy.
Yeah.
Evil genius Ernst Stavro Blofeld.
This is going to be
See,
cool.
that's good. I think it's going to be
gonna
good.
cool.
You know what? The
Yeah.
Bond movies have actually gotten better recently, I think.
They're not bad. I mean, you go back, you get more good ones than there are bad ones.
Skyfall was great.
Researchers at the Salk Institute in California say they figured out tricks to helping you lose weight, Rob.
What's this?
And according to them, you don't have to tweak your life too badly. We disagree. But here are the basics. Number one, eat all of your meals within an 8-hour span. Now,
okay.
I'll ask, not because I'm fat and you're fat, Rob, but since I'm delivering the news, I'm going to ask you this. So would that be something you could handle?
That would be really tough. That would mean that if you had breakfast at 9, you'd have to have your dinner done by 5.
Yeah.
And I like,
That's
you know what?
tough.
One of the worst things about me, I love to eat late. I love to eat late. And I don't know that I could do it.
Yeah, I eat
You
late
sure?
as well. It's going to be tough.
So you're saying no to the first one?
No.
Thank you very much. Eat all your meals at the same time every day. Do you think you can do that?
I could do that. I like routine.
Oh, good. All right. We'll give
That works.
Give you
Thank
a
you.
bell for that
So
one.
it's the number of
And-
meals that's important.
That's right.
And number
5
3,
every day.
well, it doesn't say that in here. Now that's the old science, Oscar. It doesn't say that. It
Well,
just
I
says eat
was
within.
making a fat joke for him in
I
case he has
understand.
like 3 dinners.
And here's another one. Don't eat anything after 4 p.m.
No, can't do it.
Oh, that is crucial. I thought it was after 9 p.m.
Yeah, I think I
4 p.m.
Carl and I actually could probably pull that off. We're very close to that down here, and I make fun of the senior citizens
Right.
and the early bird specials, but we might be able to pull that off.
In bed by 7.
Yes, thank you. The researchers say it helps your body get on a schedule. Basically, your body does a better job of burning calories if it can predict when food's coming. In their tests on mice,
Fat mice?
fat mice, the mice who ate within an 8-hour window lost more weight than mice eating the exact same number of calories spread across a longer period. It was especially effective on mice that were obese. By dropping down to the shorter eating time frame, they dropped around 5% of their body weight in just a few days.
This is my diabetic hamster.
Being a fat mice is not a rule.
Mouse.
Damn it!
The site
I'm an idiot.
wealthx.com reports that Madonna has surpassed Paul McCartney to become the world's richest recording artist.
Whoa.
Good for her.
She's worth an estimated $800 million. You ready for the top 10?
Yep.
Madonna, $800 million.
Okay.
Paul McCartney, $660 million.
Okay.
I swear to God, I will buy you whatever you want for Christmas if you can get the next one. Number
Burt
3.
Bacharach.
Who do you think? No.
No,
The next richest musician.
Celine Dion.
Recording artist.
Celine Dion.
No.
Oh.
Got 2
Michael
more.
Jackson.
Oscar. No. Mac, any guess?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Christina Aguilera.
No.
Oh, my
I got it.
Okay, go ahead, Rob.
Iggy Azalea.
No, and this is I've read stories about this before.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Dre. $650 million. Thanks to those headphones, baby.
Can't
That's
beat
what
that
did
with
it
a
for him.
stick.
Yeah, Beats.
Get it?
Beats headphones, baby. Let me see. The next one's Diddy, $640 million.
Diddy.
Celine Dion,
Sean Combs.
$630. Excuse me. Bono, $500. That was a good one. Bono, $590 million. Mariah Carey, $520. Jay-Z, $510. Elton John, $450, and Beyonce, $440. Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But you know what?
Stacked together almost $1 billion.
Paul,
Yeah, it's
Paul
pretty
could
amazing.
get back on top with 2 more tours, though. He
Fuck
could do it.
Paul. I'm so over that. Him and Jerry.
Happy holidays! Thank you. An economist named Joshua Goodman at Harvard University just released the results of a study of more than 47,000 people and found lefties earn less money than righties.
Oh, Mike.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
A left-handed person makes about 12% less over the course of their lifetime than a right-handed person. It gets worse. Normally, we'd give an optimistic caveat here about how lefties can overcome this, but Goodman says lefties probably earn less because their brains are slightly worse. That's what he said. Here's his quote. Left-handed individuals show consistently lower cognitive skills and higher rates of mental and behavioral disabilities. Yikes!
Make people feel good.
Yeah, MPFG. Screw you, Goodman.
How dare you? I don't agree with that.
And now a little something, and it comes from my new home state. Yeah. 44-year-old Jason Puckett of DeLand, Florida, went to a Walmart on Friday, headed back to the butcher section, and grabbed 2 large packages of beef tongue. Yummy.
Oh.
Yeah. Then he shoved the 6.5 pounds of tongue down his pants.
Yeah! In my pants!
A security guard caught him trying to get away with the pants tongue, and Jason tried to run, but got caught and was arrested for theft. The beef tongues were recovered and valued at, wow, they're expensive, $35.35 for the beef tongue.
Ugh.
And here it comes, fellas, okay? All right, here's the joke. Hey, come on, Walmart, who doesn't like a little tongue in their pants? Am I right, fellas?
Beef tongue.
Yeah. Ugh. Not a fan.
A break. We will come back with the Audio Vault and Rob Spiewak right here on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Hey folks, Mickey Coachella here, and I would like to invite you guys to listen to my podcast, It's Mickey, and if you like to listen to fast-paced talk, occasional disagreements, and just all-around interesting stories, I think we're the right show for you. We can be heard right here on the More Broadcasting Network, or you can just go to itsmickey.com. That's ITSMICKEY.com. So give us a listen and join in on the fun. If nothing else, you'll love laughing at what a moron I can be. That's itsmickey.com and It's Mickey on iTunes.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, and if we can turn that music down for just a second, Rob, it's time for me to talk about sleep number beds. You know,
Okay.
I talk about that all the time, but if I could, I've got to drop some bad news on a member of the household, and I'd like to do this right now, okay? Music, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I love my sleep number bed more than just about anything. I've been talking about it for a very, very long time. You'll love one if you get a sleep number bed, too. And I should mention all these fabulous specials. Now, all sleep number beds are available with Sleep IQ technology. Did you know that? It tracks your sleep so you know precisely how well you're sleeping and what you can do to sleep your best. Sensors work with the dual air technology inside my bed to track how well I'm sleeping. Nothing to wear, nothing to turn on, just sleep. And every morning it tells me how to optimize my sleep. It's the coolest. I love my sleep number bed. You will, too. But Beluga? The sleep number bed does not belong to you. It belongs to me.
Oh, dear.
You are forbidden now from shedding your little black beluga hair all over my sleep number bed. So I'm here to tell you that, unfortunately, this evening, you will not be sleeping in the marital bed, even though Carla is not here.
Wow, this is big
Thank you very
news.
much.
Breaking
This is
news.
huge. Thought I'd do it
Where's
in the
that
commercial.
bowling ball going to go?
Soften the blow. My sleep number setting's an 80. Beluga's is a 32. CY Sleep Number was named Best of 2014 by a leading consumer magazine. And right now, you can save $300 on their most popular beds. No better sleep. Find your Sleep Number setting today only at one of the 450 Sleep Number stores nationwide. Find one near you by calling 800-511-0061. That number again is 800-511-0061. And, of course, don't forget to tell them that Mike O'Mara sent you. Thank you very much. Without further... Yes,
I'm
yes,
sorry.
Oscar.
The visual of you hitting that remote to give Beluga a 32 is
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And then, like,
You're
maybe
such
a little
kind soul.
a little thumbs up on the paw.
Yeah, and he's like,
Let me talk. I know. Yeah, I really try to low key it on the whole dog stuff. But tomorrow, maybe if I get a chance, I'm going to tell you about the change in Beluga, and it's not. And I hate dogs. He's not dead, Rob. It's more of kind of a sweet story. I think it'll be a tearjerker.
I'm going to
I
write
think you'll
something
enjoy it.
down just for Rob.
Okay.
Just pad quickly.
Okay.
And this is you don't have to tell Mike.
All right.
But remember this moment.
Okay, I will.
Okay. And then
Can you
here
open
we
the
go.
vault?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Well, you
There
know,
you go.
my
It's time for
dog
the-
had a sleep number of 35.
Is that true?
Your dog had what?
My dog had a sleep number of 35, and my mom would reset the sleep number to her setting every morning before work.
Oh, that is
very
sweet.
That
That is
Wow.
sweet. That's
Animals
very
are
kind.
great.
Yeah, they are.
Let's open the goddamn vault.
Got
All
to
right,
get
it's
a
time
hobby.
for Rob.
A sad loss yesterday for rock and roll. A guy that I've seen in concert several times because he toured with the Stones since 1970. He got his start with Buddy Holly's band, the Crickets, and he has been around forever. I'm talking, of course, about Bobby Keys. Maybe you knew him when he worked with Dion. Saxophone player.
Beautiful.
Also, amazing, worked with Elvis.
Oh, I know that riff. All right, he's playing the sax?
Yes. And one of the greatest records of all time. He worked with Marvin Gaye.
Wow.
I don't remember the sax in that.
It's all through it. It's really, he's on the whole
Okay.
album. Also, this record by John Lennon is nothing without Bobby Keys. But
that's an amazing sax record,
and it's
right
the
there.
whole
Whatever
record.
gets you through the night.
Yeah, but the thing is if he only made
W-A-V-A.
if he only made one record and it was this one, he still would have been a Hall of Famer. The solo on Brown Sugar.
Wow,
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
What's the guy's name again?
Bobby Keys. He worked
Bobby
with
Keys.
everybody, and believe it or not, the exact same age to the day as Keith Richards. And one of my favorite stories about Bobby Keys, he got kicked out of touring with the Stones for a couple years for partying too much from the Rolling Stones.
That's almost
You know,
impossible.
If Bobby Keys married Esther Roll, you know what they could call her?
What?
Florida Keys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Legend has it one time Bobby Keys filled a bathtub with Dom Perignon and then drank most of it. Safe home, Bobby Keys, lots of great music. Now, focus on Florida.
If Bobby Keys married Carly Simon, she'd be Carly Keys. Sorry.
Hey, can I shoehorn something in real quick?
Sure.
Everyone's going to ask me what I wrote to Rob.
Right.
Yes, please tell us.
For your stream. And your streamers right there.
And by the way, you're referring to Beluga, not Mike.
No, not Mike. This
All right,
is
what
for
did it say? I
Beluga.
can't see it. I can't see it.
It says it's his last Christmas.
Beluga's last Christmas. That's sad.
All right.
That's sad. Now I feel bad.
All right. This is going to become a two-part story because I don't have enough time to play all the tapes, but this is late in the year, my 911 call of the year. Focus on Tampa Bay, Florida.
Yeah, I was just sitting in the backyard and a monkey just ran through it. It's long gone. It was just running along the river. Did someone lose a monkey at some point? Yeah, it was a relatively large monkey, I guess, about the size of a relatively big dog. But it's long gone now. I don't know. It was very strange. Direction he went in? It was headed towards 40th Street, but it was just sort of like following the river.
Following the river.
Just running along.
It was a relatively large
Jumping
monkey.
from tree to tree.
We will have more monkey news for you tomorrow. And from Tampa, that is your Magic Audio Vault. Have
you,
a
Rob.
great Wednesday, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Hey, I want to remind you the bonus show packages are available. Fun time, family time, Santa time. Great time to take some time to subscribe to your 2015 bonus package for the Mike O'Mara Show. Yes, folks, you can grab all of next year's great bonus content right now.
Yeah!
Now. Subscribe for a full year and you'll get full access to all of the 2015 bonus content, on-demand video access to every bonus show, plus access to the entire bonus show anthology at over a 25% savings. That is a wonderful deal for you, too. Get the most bang for your TMOS Entertainment buck. The Mike O'Mara Show bonus packages available at MikeO'MaraShow.com. That's it. We got to get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow with a brand new show. For Rob Spiewak and Oscar Santana, Mike O'Mara saying so long, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
This episode of the Mike O'Mara Show has been brought to you by our Amazon page. Remember, especially during the holidays, the next time you need to buy anything, just go to MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon. And happy holidays.
Mike O'Mara Radio Entertainment.